you ever wonder if paying for monthly insurance premiums is really worth it? Or do you just don't know when and how to start? Well, we've got you covered. Joining us this afternoon to explain the different types of insurance available based on your needs and affordability is Lina Mabena, the head of Standard Bank Insurance Brokers. Welcome to The Loft.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon to your viewers.
It's such a pleasure having you. I think, being able to have such pivotal and important conversations, now is the time. But, a lot of people might see insurance as just a grudge purchase. Every single month, it's an expense that goes off, but it doesn't necessarily yield short-term or even immediate benefits. So how do you, as an insurance broker, be able to decipher the right kind of cover for a client that suits their needs and their affordability?
I think I need to acknowledge the fact that insurance is indeed a grudge purchase. And the reason for that is that you only really start realizing the benefits when you have a claim at a later stage, right? Think about a situation where you spend all your life investing in your assets, and that can be taken off just like that. It is a painful process in the short term, but an absolutely gainful process in the long term. And that's why we here at Standard Bank Insurance Brokers, because we literally give you a one-stop shop. So we have offering for you, which will cover you for your life. When I talk about life, I'm talking about products like your funeral policies, your credit life policies, which covers your debt, even personal accident and hospital cash plans. Some customers think if you have a medical aid, you actually don't need hospital cash plans, but they come in handy because they serve as a filler. But we do also have short-term products, insurance for your building, insurance for your vehicle, I'm sure you own one, insurance for your valuable contents, could have a fire and the whole house could be gutted down. Insurance comes in handy, but in addition, we also have a commercial offering. So we can give you insurance for your assets, for your crops, if you are a farmer, for your employees, even personal liability. So it comes in handy right at the end. And look at it like more an investment rather than an expense, right?
I agree with you. Lina, already, from the first conversation that we just kind of springboarding, you've mentioned so many different life circumstances, different points that you might come across where you might need insurance. So then at what age and again, what life circumstance does one kind of need to experience and go through to be able to find a cover, whether it's for home, car, business or personal?
It's a very simple answer. The younger you start, the better. There's obviously minimum entry ages, but the sooner you start, the better, because there's insurance offerings for each level. So we have insurance cover for graduates, we have insurance cover for single people, married couples, the old, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather. As your life circumstances change, it's important to always pause and evaluate the need for insurance. And also just look for those triggers. There's always triggers, right? You go and spend on your credit card. At that point, it's a trigger, because then you actually need credit life to cover that debt. Gotcha. So it's continuous evaluation of your circumstances, but the sooner you start, the better.
Yeah. But for someone like myself, who doesn't necessarily have any insurance other than my car insurance, what factors do we need to keep in mind when looking at a cover that best suits our needs?
Walk around your house, look at your assets, look at your expensive watch, look at your expensive jewelry, look at your structural. Homeowners insurance, it's so critical. Look at the weather patterns currently, right? They have become so worse. We recently experienced the KZN floods. If you don't have insurance, you are left out of pocket after you've invested so much money in really what matters the most, which is your home.
Another additional question that I think is so important is then, how often do we need to evaluate our cover and kind of adjust it then to our needs as we go about life?
All the time, actually. As your circumstances change, you could be single today but married tomorrow. The cover that you have today, I can almost guarantee you, will be totally different once you get married. You could have children tomorrow, your cover will change. As you journey through life, your circumstances are changing all the time. It's absolutely critical to pause, evaluate, contact your broker, and they will then take you through the process.
When we are contacting our broker, I'm sure a lot of South Africans are asking the obvious question, how do we get in touch with the Standard Bank Insurance Broker team?
Standard Bank Insurance Brokers, you can get hold of us. Go to www.standardbank.co.za or via our contact center 0860 123 999.
Thank you so much, Lina Mapena, sitting down with us and breaking down all things insurance. Whether you need insurance for your home, business, car, or yourself, reach out to the Standard Bank Insurance Broker team and let them pick a cover that suits your needs and budget. You can reach out to them on www.standardbank.co.za or call them on 0860 123 999. Standard Bank Insurance Brokers may help you save time and money by protecting what matters most to you. For business and personal insurance, visit standardbank.co.za for more information.